But the reason I wanted to touch base on this was because We Drink Bitter on Twitter found one of her tweets that is we can't ignore this. She wrote, "In times of great test, there is nothing like family to remind us who we are, pull us out of despair, and surround us in love. My brother, a Marine vet who's seen war, wrote this poem for me yesterday while I was on the floor struggling to deal with the, quote, reopening of my backyard." Heart emoji.
I like how that's like important to point out that he is, a veteran of war, much like she's a veteran of war. She's in a war right now.
Mm-hmm. Posting war and an IRL war where she films her neighbor. Oh, by the way, we had a subscriber, a new Patreon subscriber. Shout out to hold on, let me find the name real quick. Shout out to Murphy K, who is one of our patrons now, who says, "Oh my God, that's me. I'm the, quote, lady on the trail." I laughed
That's
out loud
amazing.
about this situation for the first time in 2 years. Thanks for highlighting that this is all so insane that it's funny. So this person could be lying, but they have a honest screen name, Murphy K.
Yeah,
It's honest,
I love that.
Well, thanks for supporting the show, Murphy, and thank you for standing your ground as this woman tried to bully you off of the actual park trail while she was walking with a bunch of retired judges and like Republican lawmakers.
It was that person that was such a wild. Don't even look at her. She's one of the people that's against me. Don't even let them. Pat, what did she say? Something shitty like that?
Yeah, she said, "Don't move for her."
Yeah, don't move for her. Oh my God,
but
what
yeah.
an awful, what a witch, what a real witch of the West.
Shout out to Murphy. Yeah, next time this happens, don't be afraid to like dig an elbow or two into some ribs as you go by.
Yeah, all good.
Okay, but yeah, no, my brother, a Marine vet who's seen war, by the way, wrote me this poem, so you can't laugh at it. He has actually seen war, all right?
He also understands what it's like to like displace children.
Okay, so she posted screenshots of the family chat where her brother wrote this. Terralyn, which is her name, by the way. So,
Well, that answers a lot of questions we had about how native she might have been.
yeah,
I think
Terralyn,
that
that's a
answers lot of questions
traditional
about her
Native
background we were
American
wondering.
name.
Terralyn, go ahead.
Terralyn stood tall, a woman of might, a noble spirit, a soul of light. She fought for her land, her home, her right, against a government dark as night.
Wow. What's amazing is that you're not done, and that's only the first stanza, and this is a full ass poem.
They came with their greed, their hearts made of stone, to take her land, to claim it as their own. Well, I think real quick, I think that like the difference is it's a whole community claiming the land not for their own, but for
Yeah.
everybody to use.
The only person claiming it for their own is you. They're trying to claim it for everybody.
But
It's a little different.
But Terralyn refused to bow or moan. She refused to moan in the face of hearts made of stone. Normally, that would give a moan, but instead she merely groaned. I don't know. For she
Moan's a
knew,
weird word to choose for sure.
for she knew in her heart she wasn't alone. She has like insane friends on TikTok. She has like fellow private property rights maniacs on TikTok or Twitter or Facebook. That's who's in her corner.
Other professional homeowners.
Her spirit was fierce, her will unyielding. With each passing day, her strength unceasing. She rallied her people, her voice unrelenting, against the corrupt, the power bending. Why would you fucking write this? Why would you write this for your sister, dude?
I don't know. It is weird. Like, I feel like they have like this is a weird family.
Yeah.
I'm happy he's writing poetry though. I think that's good. I think more vets need to write poetry.
Oh, do you think this is like the only time he doesn't see the children's faces in his dreams is when he's writing poetry?
Yeah, exactly.
The battle was long, the struggle intense, but Terralyn refused to show any hint of pretense.
Oh
She
man.
stood firm with her head held high. a warrior of justice, a leader of the sky.
A leader of the sky? Like,
Yeah. You know, like
how did he not work Creek into this at all? How is there no mention of a waterway?
She would not hear from the community their lectures, for she, proud and tall, was a water protector. I'm surprised she hasn't like tried to work in water is life, or like water protector into all this shit. I think maybe she knows I'd be going a little too far.
I mean, if she did it right and maybe started with that, we probably wouldn't be here. I'd probably be taking a different angle on this. But it's too late for that because, you know, she's a big dummy.
A leader of the sky. Do you think maybe he thinks he's using Native American imagery?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. A warrior was definitely an homage to that.
Well, it's a warrior of justice. So in other words, I guess you would say a justice warrior, maybe in the social realm.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
But yeah, I like a leader of the sky. Wow, that's beautiful. Wow, that's like real metaphor, you know, because like you can't literally lead the sky, but in like a poetic way, you kind of can, right?
Yeah, you can kind of lead in the sky.
Okay, last two stanzas. For though they may try, they cannot break her soul. For Terralyn is made of something stronger, a whole.
I didn't read it though. Wait, yeah, Terralyn's made of a hole, and that's pretty cool.
Thanks, brother. Thanks, big bro or little bro. I don't know. I'm hoping this is a little brother. I'm hoping this is like an 18-year-old. I don't. They said he's seen combat, so maybe he's 19.
He's probably like 35.
Dude, when I was 8 years old, I wrote a poem called "Tonight the Dragons Are Gonna Fight." That was better than this.
Well, I mean, that's kind of fucked up that you pulled that one out because like it's called "Tonight the Dragons Are Gonna Fight." That's probably better than a lot of poems.
For though they may try, they cannot break her soul. For Terralyn is made of something stronger, a whole. Her hole was too strong to break, Tony.
Resilient hole. Very resilient hole. Because the thing is, he doesn't have to say a. Like, just saying whole with the W, because that's what they're talking about, like entirety.
Sure.
Whole would have done the job. That's how you do this. You don't say a whole.
It doesn't make sense either. She's made of a whole as opposed to a half. She's made of a part. I don't know. Her spirit lives on, a beacon of hope for all those who struggle, who strive to cope. This is
she die?
One big cope. So let her story be known, a tale of might, of a woman who stood up to fight against a monolithic and greedy foe and emerged victorious, a champion, a hero. Ooh, that last one that's the worst one for sure.
Yeah, that was rough.
Just the cadence, the syllables, all over the place here. An emerged victorious, a champion, a hero. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't, because I'm saying you are getting a little overzealous here. They are, you know, being a bit confident in their predictions here. I don't think that is going to happen, and it hasn't happened yet. And like, maybe it might not end as bad as it could end. Is how you should write this poem. Is, hey, this might not be that bad. This will all blow over soon. But this guy's like, you know, your spirit is going to live on and is going to guide thousands for eternity.
Yeah, in 100 years, they're going to be tearing down statues of Terralyn because they can't handle the history, the racist history of the rest of this neighborhood for trying to take a creek away from a woman. I love of a woman who stood up to fight against a monolithic and greedy foe. Again, when you say monolithic, you mean like a bunch of people united under a single cause. Like if you're talking about
your sister. The cause is your sister sucking.
Like your sister is the one who is alone in this community, refusing to share the creek that had been shared for 35 years, right? A greedy foe. They all want the creek to themselves.
Yeah.
Whereas I just want the creek to myself. Like, I don't know. Anyway, Funny stuff. Thank you, Tara Lynn. I'd this is a good follow. She's a good follow. She is.
Yeah, Tara Lynn's the Wicked Witch of the West is like, obviously you're gonna see a lot of real stuff, and I want to see more poems from the family. I want to learn more about her brother.
I do too. Yeah,
I want to see them interact in real life.
Yeah, watch out, Ivan Moody. Wicked Witch Marine. He's coming for you.